Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another Thoughts from the Lou. It's Letty Lou. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd. Yes, the 22nd. Oh my goodness, of January. What a week it has been. My boys had not left the house since Friday, you guys. We got that severe cold snap and everything, and today was our first day out of the house, and it was so nice to get out with them and to be with other adults for a little bit. Saturday, I did get some one-on-one time with Mr. Lou with Squatchy. We had a date. We've decided we are doing a once-a-month date. So my mother-in-law came over, and we ended up going to a little restaurant that isn't too far away. We got like an hour and a half to ourselves, and a lovely lunch with some burgers, some jalapeno bacon mac and cheese, which, my word, that was good. And I had a proper Wisconsin brandy old fashioned, because you just need one of those every once in a while. Anyway, it got cold. It got really cold, you guys. We weren't too concerned about freezing pipes or anything, just because we live up north where it tends to get regularly cold like that. Usually not until February, but we got good insulation, and we got backup heaters and a plan to make sure that we don't have cold pipes and frozen pipes. But Monday was just ridiculous. One of my girlfriends actually called. She's like, "Can I come over with the girls so we can watch the inauguration with you?" I'm like, "Okay, go for it, sure." So she came over, she braved the cold, and we had a good time. Her and the girls were over for a few hours, and my boys and her girls get along very well, so they got to play, and we got to watch the Orange Man become president, and all that jazz. You guys, I enjoy the pomp and circumstance of that type of thing. Like, my husband was telling my girlfriend, when Queen Elizabeth died, I got up early and watched her funeral. I love a good funeral. I love a good wedding, like all of that stuff. I enjoy it. I'm fascinated by it. So it's just something fun to do. So yeah, we had the inauguration going on in the background on all day Monday. And it helped us just not focus on the cold. But then we got out today, and my lovely librarian friend has been under the weather. So my girlfriend Sugar Britches, we were chit-chatting with her, and I was like, well, like, oh, too bad I don't have any fire cider. I gave you some fire cider. And we were talking about garlic honey, and then we started talking about boron and like the oscillococcinum and all of that lovely homeopathic stuff that you can do. I even suggested that my library friend cut some thick slices of onion, stick them in her socks, and wear them to bed tonight to try to draw everything out. She looked at us, just back and forth, and then, like, it was her usual look that she usually gives to me, like, what are you talking about? How do you know this stuff? Like, what is going on? And she says, well, this sounds like something for the Try It Club. So, if you remember, my word of the year last year was connect, and my goal was to make more connections, find myself some new friends, because let's be honest, it's hard to find friends when you're older, and just get out more. And I had some side goals, and one of them was to do 4 rounds of public speaking. So, like, whether it was on podcasts or actually like talking in front of a group of people. I did not hit all 4 though. I only got 2. But I am now going to be co-leader of the Try It Club in August, and we are going to be trying to make fire cider and the garlic honey. Is it a fermentation? I should know this, but I don't. And then Sugar Britches does like different herbal teas and stuff. So we're first of all going to get together and actually make fire cider and the honey garlic. so we know what we're doing when we are showing some others how to do it. But that's gonna be fun. Like I said, I've wanted to make fire cider for several years, and I have not. So the fact that I'm have to do it now means that it's gonna get done. So yeah, we're gonna make some. I think we're gonna get together. Maybe I'll do it next month, February, maybe March. We'll see. Because changing seasons is a good time to have some of that stuff, because people tend to get sick. So if we make it in March, it'll be ready by mid to late April, which would be good because that's when things try to warm up here. But we figure if we do the August Try It Club, it's like the second week of the month, I think is when it is. That'll give it the fire cider at least about 6 weeks before we start getting into the real cold for the start of winter in October. So if you guys have any tips or tricks on fire cider or any of that stuff, please let me know, because I would greatly appreciate just seeing what everybody else does. I've gotten a few different recipes from people who I know who have made it. So it's not like I'm going in with something that's untried because I found this on the internet and the internet says it works, because, come on, Abe Lincoln says you can't trust anything on the internet. So he's got to be right? I mean, like, honest Abe, he was president. I know he didn't actually say that, but we're just going to roll with it, guys. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. And I'm going to learn some new skills because, like I said, I've been meaning to make both of these for a while, and I just haven't. So better just to get it done than keep putting it off, right? So it's going to get done sooner rather than later. And you guys, it is once again snowing. Not as crazy as it was last week. Yeah, you can see the section of the hospital where they have the rehab services. Definitely the older section, and first time I walked in, I was like, this feels like I'm going into a Saw movie or something, but yeah, it is. Ooh, it's 20 degrees now, but it was 25 degrees when I left a little over an hour ago to come here. So we are about 50 degrees warmer today than we were on Monday and yesterday morning. So heat wave, you guys. Yeah, but anyway, so I hope that everybody stayed warm this week, because my cold was just ridiculous. We didn't leave the house, and I was still just looking around thinking, this is nuts. It's cold. I don't mind the cold, but usually we don't get that cold until about February, so it's just early. And yes, we had the El Nino last year, so I was expecting it was going to be a colder winter, not necessarily a snowier winter. So what else? We made it through. We will continue to make it through. And yeah. So I hope y'all are having a great week. Stay warm, and we will chat next week. Bye.